Authentic, fun, relatable, and slightly provocative. Just another hang with your besties. It's CK Mornings and the In Case You Missed It podcast.
There's a new app out there I think you and I are going to need to get because we've both commiserated over this in the past. It's an app that alerts you if somebody nearby is wearing smart glasses.
Oh, yeah, we don't like the smart glasses. Very sneaky.
Yeah, so these are glasses that obviously they can record.
Metas?
Yeah, they can record people. Like, there's a camera in them.
Yes, I fell victim to this. Someone posted a video on something, and I was like, what? I'm in there being an idiot.
Yeah, so it's like a point of view camera that basically you don't know is on.
No, they do have a light on them that's supposed to alert you, but it's a small little light, and if you don't know, you wouldn't really put two and two together.
And if it's like daylight, it's hard to see.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
It's really, many smart glasses feature video recording cameras, but they often look indistinguishable from regular eyewear. Like, unless you're up to, what these things look like, you wouldn't know. And the app will clue you in. The app is called Nearby Glasses, and it constantly scans for nearby signals that emit from Bluetooth-enabled tech, such as the wearable devices made by Meta and Snap. And I guess there's no iPhone app yet, so I guess you and I are out in the cold. But for Android users, it's out there. So basically, it just searches and lets you know that somebody's wearing glasses close by.
It is weird when you think about it. Like, if you're in a crowd, like a big sports game or something, I don't know the guy behind me. I'm not looking at him. He could be looking at me with his smart glasses.
I don't know what you do once you get that information. Like, you just leave?
You say, I know you're wearing smart glasses.
I'm on to you, punk.
I'm watching you watch me.
They say the concept is good because smart glasses are going to be increasingly controversial as they become more common. Not like they're few and far between out there, but they're like cell phones or these smartphones. The first time we got them, that was like not a long time, but we didn't think they'd be everywhere. Now they're everywhere, right?
Yeah. So everyone could be wearing smart glasses at one point. Yeah, because I think now for the most part they're Meta Ray-Bans.
Meta and Snap, yeah.
So they're fairly expensive. So yeah, you're right.
$500,
Soon they'll have the generic brand, off-brand.
Like, you'll be getting them at the at the shoppers. That little, your readers at the end will also be smart readers.
Yeah, they'll have some generic name, intelligent specs.
I'm glad though. I don't want this to become a thing.
It's a weird thing. It's very interesting. Like, I don't know. Because the person who's filming isn't on camera. It's just what they're filming.
Yeah, and like, what are you filming? Like, I've seen YouTubers use it for, like, they're makers, right? Like, they're woodworkers or something.
POV, yeah.
And you're like, okay, I can kind of get that, but
if you're just a Joe Blow out in the crowd wearing them,
doing with that video.
Yeah.
You should get one free punch.
Punch those
stupid glasses
right
off. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and I'm like, I want to see the footage.
Or let me approve of any footage you use.
I want to see how good I look from behind.
Maybe you're stunning. And you're like...
Maybe I'm like, oh, actually, post that.
Yeah, tag me in that so I can go with it. The new app is called Nearby Glasses. Android users can find it. Doesn't look like Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco are separating. Not after the incident that went down last week.
Is this the feet? I just keep seeing feet all over my Instagram.
So Benny Blanco was on... He's got a new podcast. And last week... on his podcast, he showed off his dirty feet. Like, he had dirty feet, and then he farted. To which people were like, Selena, divorce him.
Yeah, people did not like this. He had his dirty feet. Well, he was on the sofa, and then he tooted.
If you broke up with every guy that had dirty feet and tooted, nobody would be married in this world, ever.
That's what I was saying. Not to come down on guys. I know not all guys, but I just assume guys have gross habits. It's part of the gig.
Hold up. Let me stand up for the guys here. You women have the same thing.
That's true. Everybody farts and has dirty feet.
Let's settle down a little bit. So this week's episode, Selena made an appearance and kissed one of Benny's dirty feet. Now, they weren't as dirty as they were last week, but they're not exactly clean. Selena leaned over, kissed one of his toes, and nuzzled her head lovingly against his foot. No toot this time. Kept that inside. But the podcast is called Friends Keep Secrets. It's Benny and a couple buddies that do it. So.
That's his whole shtick, though, like gross everyman kind of thing. I don't mind. I kind of like a gross guy because then I feel it gives you more headway to be gross as a woman. You know what I mean? I don't want a guy who's like, ooh, you farted. You know what I mean?
Do you think like everybody's the same when it all comes down to it? We're all just the same in a different costume, are we not?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, do you think King Charles is sitting on the couch one night and he's like?
I think about it all the time.
Camilla.
I think all the time. This is so ridiculous.
Camilla. Like, come on.
I think about all the hot celebrities that fart all the time.
Yeah.
Like Emily Ratajkowski or Jason Momoa. They're farting
The
30
Pope
times
does
a day.
it.
Like, isn't that so? But I can't picture it, but I'm like, they do.
Yeah, we're all the same. Like I said, we're all the same in a different costume. We're all just the same people.
Yeah.
So let's settle down a little bit.
Yeah, I think
I don't know if
cute.
you have to kiss his dirty feet, Selena, but whatever proves a point, I guess.
Good for them.
I like how Benny's like held it in for that moment. He's like, oh.
He was excited. You know, he was
Yeah.
excited. He's like, I got a good one. Wait till the cameras are rolling.
That's what she said.
That's what she said. That's what she said.
That's what she said.
Now a deep dive into the world of women's fashion, beauty, health, and the real talk on love and relationships. If it's trending and making waves on the group chats, Alannah's got it covered. Here's That's What She Said.
We're going to talk today about how us ladies can make the office a little more comfortable for us. And this isn't to come down on men or get on a soapbox or anything, but it is a fact that historically offices were designed with men in mind because they were in the workforce while women weren't for a long chunk of time. So it says your office is designed for men. These are 4 things women need to work more comfortably.
Sweaters.
Well, we'll get to that.
Okay.
Write these down and put them in the budget, please.
Okay.
So it says men and women differ in size, therefore require different ranges of adjustability, particularly with respect to work surface height. Some of this is very interesting. So adjustable desks, they say, which I know isn't feasible for everyone, but adjustable desk is a big one. They can offer benefits, especially for women. The standard work surface height of 29.5 inches correlates to the seated elbow height of 95% of men. So even our desks are designed in such a way that work out better for a man's body. So it says traditional work environments are much less appropriate for female workers because males are on average 5.5 inches taller. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah,
I didn't even think about
never
that.
thought about that.
Yeah, so adjustable desk. The right seat shape. Women have distinct pelvic structure compared to men, especially in terms of size and fat distribution. So the size between the sit bones is significantly greater in females. This impacts pressure distribution and the seats. One size fit all seats aren't good. So women can benefit from a wider and softer U-shaped seat to better support the hips and improve posture distribution. Okay.
Yep, just bite my tongue on that one. Go
Kind of
ahead.
same thing here.
Yeah.
An adjustable backrest. See, now I'm sitting here. I'm like, I don't have any of these things. No wonder I can't get any work done around here. An adjustable backrest. The pelvic differences in men and women also come into play when it comes to the back. Females generally exhibit a more forward pelvic tilt when seated, which is often accompanied by, you may have noticed, often accompanied by a more pronounced low back curvature. In contrast, males tend to sit with a more backward tilt, greater lumbar flexation. I know, it's crazy.
Okay.
Leading to a flatter lower back. So we're more curved in the back. You guys are more flatter.
Okay.
This tilt difference means women should swap out their chair for one with an adjustable curved backrest, in addition to the wider seat that was mentioned above. So a couple of things with the chair. And the final one, of course, the temperature. So we've always heard this, and this is a thing. Hormones affect temperature sensitivity. Women also tend to have slighter, higher core body temperatures than men, which actually makes chilly air feel even colder. Studies have shown that excessively hot or cold environments can affect productivity more in women, with an ideal temperature range between 69 and 73. What do we got here?
71.
Okay.
Or right smack in the middle.
I see, I care for you because that's why I don't say anything about the temperature. But
I
I'm
don't even
freezing
I
in
haven't
here.
touched the temperature in 8 months.
It's generally cold. If it was up to me, we'd be at like 75.
Yeah, that's
And
ridiculous.
One time the air was broken. And you're like, I'm so hot. In my mind, I'm like, thank God. I choose my outfit in the morning knowing that I'm going to be freezing, so I don't wear T-shirts because I'm cold.
And
in
I wear
here.
T-shirts
My
'cause
pelvic
it's so
is
hot in
tilting.
Explain this. I have taken 2 days off. I came in. This chair was at the lowest possible position it was. You couldn't even see over the desk.
Yeah, because I don't. It says you got to be because
You
the
couldn't even
desks are
see-
higher because men are taller, so I got
Yeah.
to be lower. Right?
No, you need to be higher so you can work properly. I couldn't even see over the top of the desk.
Did I know. I get in that chair. I'm like, whose throne is this? It's so high up.
Yeah.
I like to be low.
Yeah, I'm looking down on you now. You're like in a hole down there.
This is my back curvature.
Yo, your pelvic
my
muscles
pelvic
all
tilt.
messed up.
I'm cold. My pelvic tilt isn't right. My lumbars.
Maybe you should go home.
I think so.
Call in work today. Can't come to work because the conditions at work. See if that passed.
Got some girl chat that we need to cover on That's What She Said? Text CK Mornings anytime. 519-354-8684. Alannah's That's What She Said.
Chatham-Kent Mayor Darrin Canniff is in studio. He's going to join us right up until 8 o'clock this morning. And you're here in time because Alannah's going to tell us how to tell someone's lying.
Running around in those council chambers trying to lie and pull a fast one.
Oh, here
Not
we go.
so fast, you're going to know. So it was he was like a former FBI guy who went on TikTok and said the top 5 phrases that people are lying. I would love to be like a former FBI person. No one could ever lie to you. You always know.
Because you'd figure it out. So
You
these
always know the
phrases
tells.
are signs that we're lying.
Phrases or techniques that
Okay.
are dead giveaway that someone's lying to you. It says the average person lies at least 2 to 3 times per day.
Oh, I've done
which
it
is
5
crazy.
times already, yeah.
See, I don't think I'm much of I'm not a liar, I swear. I'm sneaky sometimes, but I'm not a liar. So, okay, the first one is when they say, as far as I can recall. So they start the sentence with that phrase. There's a high likelihood that they're stalling for time. That's a common theme here is the stalling for time, as far as I can recall. And then they're trying to think of their excuse, and then they kind of go into
Okay,
it.
stay away from that one.
Okay. If they say, to be honest,
Oh, yeah. To be honest. Okay.
because that's it's all subconscious. So if you say you're being honest now, does that mean you were never honest before you said that? That's how deep this thing goes. If they say, I always have, or I never, like that kind of stuff, it says very few people have always done something or never done something. So I've never told a lie, or don't I always tell the truth? That's a tagline of a little liar. I never, I always have. Okay, another big one is repeating the question, which I feel like we hear a lot. So if you're like, oh, honey, where'd you go last night? And they say, oh, where did I go last night? Lying to you. So that's an untrustworthy person, and again, probably stalling for time. And the fifth and final strategy for a liar is deflect and evade. This is what we call gaslighting. So if you say, hey, did you go out last night with your friends? And they say, you don't have anything better to do than to wonder if I'm going out with my friends? That kind of thing. The gaslighting, trying to turn it around on you and deflect it.
Where did I go last night? With my friends? As I recall.
If I'm being honest,
If
I've
I'm being
never.
honest.
Yeah, that's a triple, quadruple lie.
So, Allanah, am I lying right now when I say I love coming in early on Monday mornings?
Yeah. As I recall,
no.
you're
As I recall,
If I asked
yes.
you, do you like coming in early Mondays? And you're like, do I like coming early on Monday? Then you're lying. I think if you
Do you have anything better to do than come in early on Mondays?
Lots of better things to do, actually.
See, I like honesty. So those are some
Stay away from those then, because
Yeah.
that'll bring you down.
liars out there.
We've got Mayor
Busted.
Canniff for an hour. We'll see if he does any of those tells.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I got something I'm hearing. I got to ask you about today. Monday's a council meeting, which I'm hearing is bustling, full of things. So we'll talk about that. And a couple of hard-hitting questions we'll start off with today, okay?
Perfect.
No lying today.
Well, I'll put that on my list.
That's
Can I have a
deflecting.
pen so I can write that
Yep,
down?
stalling for time.
Chatham-Kent Mayor Darrin Canniff in our studio this morning until 8 a.m. to join us. Any comments, questions, you can always text at 519-354-8684. Morning, Mayor Canniff.
Good morning. How's everybody today?
Good.
Fabulous. Fabulous.
Yes, I was in extra early this morning just so I could make sure I was here on time.
We don't want you to miss it. This is our we do it every other month. We do a little sit down, full hour long conversation. We got some stuff we want to get to, some fun stuff, but we always like to start with business so that people don't think we're just pussyfooting around things here. We're going to get right down to it. Okay, I want to start with York. This is what it's called, Allanah. This is a hard hitting interview.
You scared me for a second.
York 1 in Dresden. This has been a conversation that's been ongoing. Obviously, the people of Dresden and Chatham-Kent not too happy with what's going on. I know the municipality's not too happy with what's going on. Now there's going to be a date in court. What does this mean?
Yes, so on the 17th, the York 1 has sued us based on they feel that we shouldn't have any say in the zoning and what's happening with that. And we're saying no. We should have a say. The province actually sent a letter to us saying you will have a say in it. So they're going to court, and it's going to be a court battle for a while now. Okay. Because certainly that right now we believe it does not meet the use they plan on, which we don't know what the project is, but basically any use they're going to do, the zoning does not fit. So this is preliminary. There's nothing going to come out of that meeting. It's going to be a 15-minute meeting, from what I understand, or
On the
court
17th,
date on
yep.
the 17th, the court date to do whatever. But it is extend like any legal battles. It'll extend out. So we're dealing with that.
So don't expect too much on the 17th.
No, there's
more or less
it's just a check the box type thing through the legal process.
Okay. And the people of Dresden, what can we do? Are we basically just stand by and call to action when there's time to do anything?
Yes.
I think we've.
Yeah, that's exactly
Yeah.
it. That we still don't know what they're doing.
Okay.
That as far as communications go, they've reached out once with their planner to send a planner over to talk to us, and they talked very high level. They showed us a napkin and said, "Here, this is what we think might do." And
we don't like that.
no, but it's a very, very frustrating process because it's been a year now, or it seems like forever, but a year, and we still don't know anything more than we did a year ago.
Okay.
Yeah, it hasn't even really gotten started. What a mess.
But the councils voted unanimously against it way back when, and we continue that. We will continue to defend Dresden every day to defend against this.
All right, so day in court number one of,
Yes.
I'm sure many, will be on the 17th. All right, next up, today is a big day over at the Bradley Center. It is the Workforce Week Job Fair, and it's happening beginning at 11 o'clock this morning, and there'll be jobs available today.
Yes, so I'll be over there for a bit as well, but there's over 80 employers going to be there. So if you're looking for a job, if you're looking to switch jobs, this is your opportunity. As well, we got a new business in town, Ideal Can. They'll be there. The president and CEO will be at the booth. Okay. And so they'll be hiring a lot of people as well. It'll be opening in the next few months. So that's another big opportunity. So those are new jobs brought to the community. So we're pretty excited about the job fair and those opportunities.
So,
Yeah, go ahead.
so I was going to say schools will be there, apprentice opportunities as well today. So it's big. There's 80 plus employers that will be all in one spot and be ready to be interviewed.
Yeah, so it's 8 hours. I remember when I showed up last year, there's a big lineup out the door to
Yeah,
get
they
in.
were saying 1,400 people last year, and we had some members of the municipality in yesterday, and they said the registration so far has even been over that amount of people.
No, and there's a lot of people because as you know, we're growing as well. So we had 1% growth last year. So you've got new people coming in that are eligible to work as well, and we have more jobs coming in. So it's an exciting opportunity as we move forward.
Workforce Week Job Fair today. Bradley Center begins at 11 o'clock. All right, so we got that's a lot of the business out of the way. We have a lot of other stuff we want to get to. I have a rumor I want you to deal with, okay? So we will get to that and more coming up. If you have any comments, 519-354-8684. All buses, all zones not running this morning because of the fog. They will run this afternoon. Schools are open if you can get your students to school today. Mayor Canniff's in our studio. When this used to happen, when the kids were all kicking around the house, did you send them to school still when it was like a fog day or snow day with the buses?
That was the great debate, but no, we didn't.
No. Yeah, a lot of parents don't.
Because when they go, there's 3 people there.
Yeah.
And, but always you'd add the stipulation. If you're going to stay home, you're going to do the following things.
Yes.
So that was the one way to get them to do things around the house.
That's true. That's true. Buses will run this afternoon. We will mention that. So if you do get them, they'll have a ride home a little bit later on. So Mayor Canniff's with us until 8 o'clock this morning. We did get a text in from Faye, and Faye said, when are we going to get the main street of Bothwell cleaned up? It's been over a year since the fire, and it's still a mess where the post office used to be. What do you say about that?
Well, that's we wanted to get it cleaned up as soon as possible, but it's private property. So we've been very much encouraging them to get things cleaned up, and there's permits and various other things that had to go through. But yes, it should be cleaned up shortly.
Okay.
But yes, we need to get that unsightly mess all cleaned up and move on from the fire.
Did you want to read this other one here? I can handle this one here. Megan's text. Good morning, Mr. Mayor. We think we could have get some direction to come to a show in Chatham. Where would we do if somebody was looking to put on a show? I guess they go to the Capitol, right? Talk to Devin?
Yes, or the Kiwanis Theater.
Yeah.
So, but Devin would be able to direct. If they want to do a show, yeah, we'd love to have various things. It was the Capitol Theater has been busier this last 12 months than it ever has been.
I should probably have asked what kind of show before we got into it. I want to ask, okay, so I'm the Windsor Spitfires every week, and there was a conversation I overheard through a couple different avenues that there's some discussion with Chatham-Kent, with the Ontario Hockey League. What do you say to that conversation?
Well, yes, we actually, the commissioner, we had a Teams meeting with him last week to discuss
Really?
OHL. And it was a great meeting. This is actually probably the third time I've spoke with him over the last couple of years. But this one was a bigger meeting, and to the extent he did a great presentation about the OHL, just to say this is where we stand.
So the OHL made a presentation to us, Chatham-Kent.
Yes, well,
okay.
Yeah, so we chatted. He says, hey, I got a presentation. Let's look at it. So just walk through the current state of the OHL, very healthy
Yep.
league, and talked about the expansion plans that they have. And, they want to expand in Ontario and the U.S. And certainly we put up our hands and said, we would love to be in the mix on a potential team in the future. Now, we checked every box that he went through and said, this is the things we're looking for in a community, but one. And you can guess what that one item is.
What do
I'll give
you
you three
need to play
guesses.
a
The first two don't
hockey game?
count. Yeah.
We have enough pucks, right? Yeah.
Sticks, yep.
So we need an arena that can handle that.
Yes. So as everyone knows, we've been looking for years and years to replace an arena, and it all boils down to where do we get the money. So as we move forward, we've been pushing this down the road. So we're going to have to make a decision about building a new arena eventually, shortly. So that this kind of fits in with it. That if we were going to attract an OHL team, we need to build a larger arena. So it's exciting opportunities as we move forward. It's something that would really add to the community and put us on the map as far as when we're talking about news and it's the Chatham-Kent whatever.
Yeah. Legitimacy is really
legitimacy. Yes, that's a big factor as well.
So if you had to define it, would you just say like very, very early talking stages kind of thing right now?
Well, if I believe that if we had an arena, we'd have a team by now. I mean, you've heard historically over the years you've heard all these various rumors. I mean, it geographically it really fits. I mean, right smack in the middle of Windsor, London, and Sarnia. So you've got 3 teams within an hour. And that's one of the key pieces. They said they want it within the market. They don't want a team traveling 12 hours to get there.
Yeah.
There was the 1 hour travel, and they said that when it's that close, you have a lot of people coming from the other communities to the game. So it's all of those things added up that the roadblock to me is an arena. And at what point can we?
And that's a pretty big roadblock, right? Like we're still like the work that would have to be done. This arena thing's been kicked around for a long time.
Well, and we did approve at council 3 months ago some funds to start this process. So that we set aside $2 million to be looking at various projects, including the arena. Okay. So as we move forward, that the day that we announce that we're going to move ahead with an arena is the day that the OHL could trigger it and say that's the point. At some point, they're going to say, "Oh, Chatham-Kent's getting an arena. Yes, we like that market. We'd love to be part of that."
So we're at the talking stage right now. We're not in a situationship yet, right?
Early talking
yeah,
stages.
So there's no
date.
commitments from either side. It's just a discussion to understand it and for them to understand that yes, we're interested, and for us to start putting our ducks in line to get moving with an arena.
Would we call that a scoop? Was that a scoop?
I'll call it a scoop.
I think that was a little bit of a scoop. A little big old ice cream scoop right there.
Yeah,
a little double
delicious
scoop. I like that. We have a council meeting coming up Monday. A lot of things on the docket, which we really haven't been released yet, but we'll get some first touch on those coming up after 7:30. Monday is a council meeting, and the itinerary usually comes out tomorrow, right?
Yes, tomorrow morning.
But I think you can spill a couple things here.
We're going to spill a couple things because next Monday's meeting is just it's going to be a lot of really good things happening.
Okay.
So I'd encourage anybody who's never listened in, just you can go online, you can have a glass of wine, do whatever, have dinner, but enjoy council meetings.
Sometimes I need 2 glasses of wine to get to a council meeting.
Was I lying, Allanah, when I said that?
No, I used to cover them, and I put it on I streamed it on my TV. I was working, so I never had wine, Mayor, but yeah.
Liar. So Monday night, when the council meeting gets rolling, you can watch on the Facebook page for the municipality. Let's start with, where do we want to start here? Oh, do you want to start with the possible country?
Yes. Yeah. So Monday, we're going to be seeking approval to spend some money to make an application to bring the Country Music Awards to Chatham-Kent.
Wow.
For 2028 and 2030.
That's crazy.
So no, that's exciting. So I know the opportunity came a few months ago. Now that doesn't guarantee we're going to get it. We're going to apply to be the host community for it. But so on Monday we're going to ask council to take some money out of a reserve to make the application.
And what kind of money are we talking here? Like, are we talking like millions and millions?
No, it's $40,000.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
The host.
And people are going to hear that and hear spending money, but I imagine the economic impact of something like that is huge.
The economic impact, but it's just bringing the Ontario Country Music Awards here to Chatham-Kent.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that love country music here.
For sure. And again, it puts you in a positive light as a community.
It does, yes. And that's another one of those things that that's why we applied to host FIFA. Now, we haven't heard anything yet on an event for that, but we should hear very shortly. But it's those type of things. So we want events that people can go out to and enjoy in the community.
Because how many times have we had Mayor Canniff in, and people have said, nothing's happening. I don't want my municipality to have to plan my fun, but this is one of those things that, we bring it here, that there's something to
it's been in Hamilton, it's been a bunch of places, but we're looking to bring it here. So that's one of the things we're going to be talking about at Council on Monday night.
All right. There's a grant that you wanted to talk about
as well. Another great the federal government has granted us $750,000 to plant urban trees over the next 5 years. So basically it's a matching. So we as the municipality will put $750 in, and the feds put in $750. So that's to plant trees in urban areas. So that's exciting. So we're going to see more tree cover started in urban areas.
Glennie, start digging some holes.
Put me to work. About time I put some effort in here.
Did you have something else you want to talk about?
Well, we want to talk about some of the activities?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so we'll start with wall climbing coming to Chatham.
Yes.
That's just fun. So Maple City Climbing, I just followed them on Instagram. I got to get me on that climbing wall.
I know.
You have no upper
I'd
body
be a good
strength.
climber.
You would not.
No, I think I'd be like a little squirrel. I want to try it. I'm so excited.
I was out there. I stopped in a couple nights ago to see what's going on. And I know my kids went out, and they said, they went rock climbing. They went to London about a month ago. And so I look up and I see the sign for it. I'm saying, really? Wow. So I call up the owner and went out and talked to him. And it's a big thing. It's a growing thing across Canada. It's a growing sport. It's actually going to be a bouldering gym.
What does that mean?
So that's the technical term for it.
I should have known that.
And it's like a gym, but you do the rock climbing, and there's no harnesses involved with this. You're going to go a lot of feet in the air, and I guess it's all the rage.
Where is it at, sorry? It's
going to be right on Richmond Street, right by the McDonald's there.
Okay, yeah. All right.
Right in that area.
I know we talked about that like 3 years ago, and then sometimes we hear about these things, and then it takes a while. Like it comes forward, and then it takes a while to put together, right?
And it's exciting because it's a guy that moved here a number of years ago, and he was really into it, and he says, it's not around here, I'm going to open up a business. So he spent the last quite a while doing it. He has a real passion for it, and there's a huge opportunity. So looking forward to Chatham-Kent supporting it, but because of our growth, that's what's driving things like this. If we weren't growing, people wouldn't be thinking, let's put this
that's true.
This Maple City climbing in. Let's not put all these other things in. We're attracting a lot of other things as our population grows.
Unless we had like rock faces in Chatham-Kent, which we don't have a lot of. This is probably your next best opportunity.
Yes.
All right. Beach volleyball.
Yes. Another great project that we're going to be talking about Monday is that another group is going to be bringing in some beach volleyball, OVA beach volleyball courts, a number of them. And so we're going to be just giving some approval. It's going to be on municipal land. But they're going to lease it and create another thing to do. Because right now, there is no OVA courts. There's no OVA tournaments in Chatham-Kent. This is going to switch that. And so I know a lot of people that play beach volleyball through Ontario that they have to go elsewhere to do it. So again, I'll call it reshoring something else, that we have something happening in Chatham-Kent now that you don't have to travel to Grand Bend or to Toronto or to wherever to do these tournaments. It's going to be right here in Chatham-Kent.
Can you tell us where we're thinking about that, or is that going to be revealed?
Yeah, it'll be right in chat. Well, it's going to be released very short. So this is a scoop.
We're like
I could get in trouble here. But
spoonful.
But it's right by the courthouse.
Oh, okay.
So it's right in there by the YMCA. There's some land that just sits there. We spend money every year to cut the grass, so we're going to put beach volleyball courts in there. And it's another exciting thing happening here in our community.
Jesus, it's overwhelming today.
So many activities and fun things.
A lot of great things happening. But the growth, again, I'll go back to the growth. That's what's driving this as well. And people stepped up and saw a need and said, I want to do something. So these are some people from Chatham-Kent that said, we want to invest in this.
Okay, you know what? We got some more things. I want to ask you about that growth, and we'll do that coming up before 8 o'clock. Our bi-monthly meeting with Chatham-Kent Mayor Darrin Canniff, who is in studio here for one last little segment before he has to head out today. We appreciate it. We've learned a lot today. We talked about a lot. So March 17th will be the first court appearance with York 1. Really not expecting much out of that. It's just kind of proceedings day one, right?
Yes.
What else we learned? Big job fair today over at the Bradley Center. That happens 11 till 7. We talk about the conversation that has been going on with the Ontario Hockey League. There's some just talks, like very early.
Very early talks, yes.
Yeah.
They were just kind of they let us know that they're looking to expand, and we said we would like to be considered part of that.
What else do we find out? That
Country Music Award discussion on Monday,
Yes.
wall climbing, beach volleyball.
got some grants for some tree planting, so we've covered a lot of things. I was going to ask the question about, you talk about growth, and we're seeing these things happen in Chatham-Kent. You're hearing growth, and I've talked to people who have said, growth, where are people coming from? What are they doing here? Where is this growth coming from? Where are we seeing people come from to move to Chatham-Kent?
Well, that's the vast majority of the people coming to Chatham-Kent are from Ontario, other locations in Ontario. Mm-hmm. GTA is a big one. Kitchener-Waterloo is an area. We have a lot of people come from Windsor. Various people from across the province locating here. We do have some immigration as well from other countries. So, but the main focus is people are in other larger communities and saying, I need a change, and coming down here. I know I talk to people all the time from that are new here, yeah. And they talk about how much they love it. It's a perspective. If you're born and raised here, you've never seen any other community. You judge it by what you see, yeah, versus what they're coming from, and it boils down to a lot of it is the quality of life. That, you know, they used to hit an hour commute to their job every day, so 2 hours in the car versus now it's 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And the friendly people, all those other pieces of the puzzle, they look and say, wow, why wouldn't you want to be here?
Your brand new favorite radio station. Like, there's so many benefits.
Wow, yeah, you can listen to us every morning.
Does that come up?
Did I sell it?
Does that come up in the conversation?
Was that on the billboard?
Well, I'll add that in just for you,
yeah,
all right?
Let's do that. A couple more things I want to talk about. So the kayak launch in Erio, this has been discussed, but it is coming this year,
It's coming, yes.
Okay, so we can check that one off. Public art in Ridgetown.
Yes. So as well as another thing we're going to be we've done is we've released for artists to, there's some planters in downtown Ridgetown. Yep. They're just cement right now, but we want to beautify it. Okay. But this is part of what we'd love to do moving forward is we want to get in all the communities to start doing little things. So little things to improve areas that you look at this piece of cement now, but let's beautify it. Yeah. And along here as well as in the spring, we're going to be doing a lot more wood carving. So we're planning out to roll out those extra 8 or 9 to finish that. Mm-hmm. Can Jam again. Looking forward to that, but doing a lot more murals. Those type of things, public art. But this is part of it, what we're doing in Ridgetown there.
Anybody has an idea, reach out to the mayor's office.
Please do. Okay. Yes, we want to beautify Chatham-Kent.
Snow blowing. I broke down snow blowing. Snowplow names.
Yes, that'll be released later this week. So we had 10 names and people voted on them. So we're going to roll that out very shortly.
The construction, I wanted to ask about, and I was asking you off the air about this, Bloomfield. So you go over to Bloomfield. There's some work happening in that area. I know it's not municipal work. Is it Ontario work that's happening there?
Yes.
Is that the idea?
The province is redoing that intersection. So the exit for Bloomfield, just like they did a few years back for Highway 40. So it's going to be closed for several months, but it's going to be completely redone. So they're redoing the overpass, but the exits and the entrances are going to be completely redone to make them safer and put them to 21st century standards. So that's been needed for a lot of years now.
Okay, we covered a lot of stuff today.
Was there anything else? That was a rapid fire. Oh. I'm buzzing.
Yeah. I'm exhausted. Oh,
jeez, back to bed. I think we covered a lot this morning. I appreciate you coming in and kind of opening. We get a little longer to talk to you. We talk to you every Wednesday, but to have a full hour with you is kind of nice. No,
I enjoy coming in here, and yes, there's a lot of really good things happening, and as we move forward, there's going to be a lot more of them. It's we've set the tone collectively in the community where people look at Chatham-Kent as a place they want to live and work and play.
And welcome.
And wake up to our voices. Good morning.
Okay,
welcome.
Let's not push it. All right. Mayor Canniff, thank you very much. Next Wednesday, we'll talk to you as always at 7:40. Have an awesome day today.
You too. And have a fantastic day, everybody.
We all know by now I march to the beat of my own drum when it comes to like technology. You know, I kind of have my own. I have my own systems in place. It was just last week we were talking about how I use my calendar, my notes app. I do my own thing with technology, but I stay on it. Like, it never really fails me. My own system. When I tell you, for the past year and a half, every time I open my phone, it's pushing me. And I'm curious because I would say you're pretty tech savvy, Chris.
Oh, okay.
It's been pushing me to do passkeys, not passcode, passkey. Have you seen this? Do you have passkeys?
For what, though?
I feel like every screen I touch, it wants me to do a passkey on my phone.
Oh, yeah. It's like the two-factor ID kind of thing now.
I don't know what the heck a passkey is, and I'm like, no, I don't want a passkey, and I don't want to even start it. I don't care about a passkey, but it won't stop asking.
You don't care
about
if your stuff
passkey.
isn't secure. You are the last. You don't care.
Do me a favor. I don't care. Like, I don't. I'm all the time. Every time I go log on a website, it's like this password has been compromised. Do you want to change it? Nope.
Nope. Go ahead. Take
Life's
what you
a
need.
gamble, baby. I like my passwords. I've made me this far. So it's always asking me for a passkey. I'm like, no, never. I'll never do a passkey. I go on Facebook last night. I cannot log on Facebook without a passkey.
Yep.
And to be honest, if I didn't need Facebook for work, I had a second where I'm like, I don't even care then. I won't go on Facebook. But I'm like, I need it for work. So I'm like, great. So now I'm forced to get a passkey. I don't even know what a passkey is.
Have you not had to log onto Facebook and then grab a second device here in the last year to approve that login?
I don't know. Again, I'm not
You
telling
not?
you what I'm telling you. Every time I get on my phone, it's just a gamble. I don't know what I'm going to be asked to approve. I don't know. Second device.
Wow.
Sometimes I have to do the second device thing, but sometimes I just get, like, if it'll say, give me another option, though. So I'll say, text me a code, email me a code, whatever you got, I'll figure it out. I always get in, but I couldn't. Like, I was trying to outsmart the system.
You were just locked out.
It was not letting me, so it's like I had to get a passkey. I didn't even really know what happened. I clicked passkey, set up. I don't know. So now I got passkeys. But I think it's actually life-changing for what I understand. Now, every time I go on anything that needs a password, it's already in my phone now. It's so I don't know what I did. But I think I like passkeys.
Remember that one time I told you that your phone will save your passwords? And you were like, I don't want that.
Is that a passkey?
Well, there's it's too much to get into, but there's...
Oh, so now every time I've been on a website since then, my passwords are already there. I'm like, oh.
Yeah,
I
because
think
they've
that's
been
'cause of the
posted online
passkey.
and everyone's just using your passwords now. You've just been so free and carefree with your passwords. They're being
very
shared.
willy-nilly with that stuff. So I got a passkey, and now it's been great. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I didn't know. Why didn't you just say that when it's a passkey in the first place instead of making it so complicated?
You're like a janitor. You've got a ring full of passkeys now hanging off your belt. All newfound freedom.
I got passwords. I got my method is you should see how many times I have to get a code.
I forgot my password.
Because you always say I have a million unread messages. It's just companies sending me a code. That's what I do. That's how I live my life. I'm like, if my password, I just send me a code every time. I don't even care.
Can I guess your password?
You probably could.
Is it password? Is it? Just tell me if it is.
No, I add some je ne sais quoi to make it a little.
Yeah, Alannah's password. Oh no, I want to be tricky. Allanah Wills's password for Facebook. Is that what it is?
I'll never get it. I got a pass key now.
Yeah, she's locked and loaded now. Good luck getting in. And we welcome to our studio. It's been a while. Bonjour, mes amis.
Bonjour! Nice to see you.
Dom Dinelle is in our studio. Dom Dinelle is co-owner, president. What else is your title before yesterday?
Well, I say CEO because I do 24/7.
Yeah.
Dom Dinelle is the manager of the Chatham-Kent Barnstormers, as announced yesterday.
That's correct.
I always say behind the bench. You're running the dugout. You're in there, eh?
Yeah, I made my way. Well, for me, it's a back to where I belong.
Yeah.
Because people in Chatham thinks I'm an entertainer and I like to organize stuff. Yes, I do. But right before the inaugural season, the inaugural pitch, basically, I was still doing lessons all day back in Quebec, like every
Yeah.
day kind of thing, and so it's back to reality for me. And professional baseball, I spent 12 years anyways, and my last assignment was coaching in professional baseball in 2016.
Wow, so natural fit for sure.
Yeah.
Was this always the plan? Like, and obviously,
No.
this was never the plan. So
No,
3
no,
years
no.
ago, you weren't like, someday I'll be the manager.
No, absolutely not. No. The circumstances are that I'm back on the field, and Harry, when he phoned me about this, I said, "Are you serious?" He said, "Yeah, you're the logical."
Yeah.
You have to be there. You got so much knowledge and this and that, and he knows in this program I want to develop players and move them, and and if we do that, we're going to get better rookies. And now that I'm in charge in a way on the field operations, I can develop, and this is what I'm good at. So I think it's going to be beneficial, obviously, for what you see on the field. So from opening day to mid-season, there's going to be a difference because we're going to work hard. So this is great.
Wow. So go ahead.
I was going to say, if you missed the news yesterday, the Chatham-Kent Barnstormers announced that the manager this season will be Dom Dinelle. Are you still committing to come in and see us every week, though?
Oh, yeah. If
Okay.
you invite me, for sure.
Oh, of course. Of
and
course.
the pitching coach.
Is now Harry Muir.
Harry Muir decided. I said to Harry, if I'm taking that job, you better come with me. So he said, yeah. Because we coached together back in 2006 with the London Majors.
Oh, okay,
So it's
okay.
going to be back together on the field. That'll be nice.
Awesome. So a lot of people went to games. We're used to seeing you in the crowd. So are you going to be stepping back a little bit from that role? We won't see you as much in the crowd?
Exactly. I won't be on the crowd unless the game is bad game. And that. No, I'm just
They
kidding.
throw him out of the game. He's got to stand
Yeah,
there.
that's right.
I better practice my French then. I think people loved your French in the crowd.
Oh, well, I'll still be around for a lot of things, community stuff and stuff, but we're going to we actually hired somebody to replace me, better than me anyways,
Wow.
and we'll announce it next week. Yes. So
Okay.
Allanah will have a new partner on the
baby.
game entertainment, but she's still the MVP of fun.
Oh, there you go. I guess the neat thing is that nobody will fire you because you're in charge.
That's
right?
beautiful.
Like,
Well, I'll tell you what, when you're a coach, you're hired to be fired.
That's true, yeah.
It may happen at some point. We'll see how it goes.
And it's good, too, because, you already have such a relationship with some of these returning players, and so it's great.
Yes, it will be different, obviously, because now I'll be with them and trying to help them more. Honestly, I didn't have time to spend much time before on the field, and I wish I would have, but I couldn't because too much stuff on my plate. So
Yeah.
the reason why I'm able to manage the team is because that replacement person in the crowd with you, Allanah, will be so good. So that's one. And secondly, we have our first full-time employee, Nick, and I'm going to pass the puck to him for a lot of things in the office, which helped me and
get your hands free to actually.
That's right. That's
yeah.
right, to be on the field.
It's good stuff. Good stuff. So May 15th, I think. Is that the first game, May 15th?
May 15th it is, but we're going to have two exhibitions at home, including that school day that really went really well last year. So May 8th, we're going to have host the Kitchener Panthers on a Friday night. So it's going to be like a real rehearsal with the lights and everything. And the school day will be on May 12th at 11:05. We'll talk about it in the coming
We'll get
weeks,
close
but-
to that day.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. So looking forward to that. CKBarnstormers.com. Today we have a big job fairs happening over at the
Yes.
Bradley Center from 11 till 7. There's all kinds of different businesses and companies that are looking to hire, and one of them being the Barnstormers. He'll be there
Absolutely.
today.
We're always looking for volunteers to help out our Knights of Columbus to end the game day operations. We now have a social media manager, who, as you know, Joanne Tang, and she needs some help too during the game. So people that are studying in that photography or video or whatever, like we need the help during the games. And obviously, it's not today's topic, but we need Billet's family because now we got a lot of people. We need 15 spots.
Oh, okay.
So we got a lot of players coming from out of town. And,
Well, we'll get you back in before then.
Perfect.
Okay, and then we'll have our weekly conversations on Wednesday now with the manager of the Barnstormers.
So
It's
not
Dom Dinelle.
Tuesday anymore.
Was it Tuesdays?
I don't know. When you said it, I had no idea. I don't remember.
Maybe it is Tuesdays. Never mind.
That's why he's manager.
I'm new here.
All right.
About to be fired myself. Dom, congratulations.
Thank you.
I keep saying behind the bench. That's a hockey term. You're the dugout manager now. You're the guy.
That's right.
Very
That's
nice.
right. It'll be
Okay, wait,
fun.
I looked it up really quick. Félicitations. Is that
Oh, I love
congratulations
that.
in
Thank
French?
you. Yes.
Yeah, bon fête. Bon fête. Fromage. Fromage, Dom. Congratulations. CKBarnstormers.com. Soon enough, we'll be hanging out at Fergie Jenkins Field. Dom, take her away. Wrap
You
us up.
betcha. Play ball.
Subscribe to the CK Mornings in case you missed it podcast and never miss an episode. Plus, drop us a rating and a comment too. Listen live weekday mornings at 94.3 CKSY.com.